You'll find it at South Carolina's numerous unique tourist sites. Whether you're interested in history, enjoy relaxing at the beach, or are seeking for interesting activities to do with your kids, choose between relaxing at the beach and at the family-friendly vacation resorts on Hilton Head Island or taking in one of the top-notch stage performances, golf courses, or water parks in Myrtle Beach. Take a romantic carriage ride through the atmospheric alleys of Charleston or visit some of the surrounding most stunning plantation mansions in the South. You might explore Caesars Head State Park's serene pathways and spectacular views, or you can go to the fort in Charleston Harbor where the Civil War first broke out. Take the kids to a zoo or planetarium, enjoy some of the best deep-sea fishing in the South, or bike Hilton Head's trails. Whatever your interests, this list of South Carolina's top tourist destinations and places to visit will provide you with a ton of things to do. Here are the best places to visit in South Carolina. 1. Charleston's Historic District. In Charleston, where more than 1,400 historic homes, churches, and other buildings line the streets, you may fully experience the opulent antebellum South. You can take a carriage ride to get an overview and some background information, or you can sign up for a walking tour that includes a glimpse inside some of them. Several historic residences, including the Aiken-Rhett House and the 1808 Nathaniel Russell House, also provide guided tours. A magnificent collection of fine and decorative arts is held by both. More information about the city and its long history is provided through the exhibits at the Old Exchange Building and Old Slave Mart Museum. It is also worthwhile to pay a visit to the Charleston City Market to observe the long-standing local tradition of the basket ladies weaving sweetgrass baskets. 2. Myrtle Beach. Retreating to the miles of immaculate sand that line the shore at Myrtle Beach is one of the most well-liked summer activities in South Carolina. The many classic coastal delights available here are just as tempting as the beaches themselves. The Myrtle Beach Skywheel offers passengers 10-minute rides over the beach and boardwalk, and the Carolina Opry hosts musical performances. The largest entertainment and shopping complex in the state is called Broadway at the beach. It is a pedestrian-only section around Lake Broadway with rides, mini golf, Ripley's Aquarium, movies, specialized stores, eating, and other activities. At water parks and upscale hotels, families adore the slides, splash rides, and swimming pools. Whether you enjoy fishing or not, Apache Pier should be on your list of Myrtle Beach attractions. It is the longest wooden pier on the East Coast, measuring just under 1,200 feet, and a well-liked fishing location. If you just want to walk at all, stop at Croker's for a fresh fish sandwich and take in the breathtaking views of Myrtle Beach. Every night during the summer there is live music, and kids may have fun in the arcade. 3. South Carolina Plantation Gardens. There are almost 2,000 estates in the state, many of which are open to tourists. The plantations near Charleston are particularly well known for their magnificent gardens. The earliest publicly accessible gardens in America are those at Magnolia Plantation, which was built in the early 1700s and first welcomed guests in 1870. As the last large romantic-style garden in America, they are distinctive. America's oldest planted gardens are located above Middleton Place, which is fully furnished in period style. One of the oldest plantations in the country that is still in use as a functioning farm is Boone Hall Plantation in adjacent Mount Pleasant. It is most renowned for its magnificent, three-quarter-mile avenue of oaks. The ornate elements of the inside of Drayton Hall, the oldest unrestored plantation mansion in America that is open for tours, offer a unique sight of original 18th-century craftsmanship. These plantations currently feature exhibitions, tours, and programs on the lives of the enslaved people who made the plantation lifestyle possible during the 17th, 18th, and 19th centuries, in addition to displaying how the owners and their families lived. Discussions on the Middleton family as well as the enslaved people and freedmen who served them are part of the guided tours of Middleton Place. At Drayton Hall, ongoing archaeological investigations are finding objects that provide light on these unrecorded lives. The 45-minute session on African American history at Magnolia's Cabin Project, which preserves former slave homes, emphasizes not only the lives of enslaved people but also their later contribution to maintaining and conserving the estate's gorgeous gardens. Boone Hall presents a live presentation of the distinctive Gullah culture, which was created by African slaves. Gullah descendants convey the history of this culture via song and storytelling. 4. Hilton Head Island. Although the Grand Strand in Myrtle Beach has more glitzy stage acts than Hilton Head Island does, this low-country beach community offers relaxed recreation and fewer tourists. There are many enjoyable activities available in this area, including fantastic dining, golfing, and shopping, as well as the lovely, expansive sandy beaches. One of the best spots in South Carolina for bicycling is Hilton Head, which boasts miles of flat, clearly designated paths, beautiful scenery, and signage highlighting fascinating information and landmarks. Since the majority of bike rental businesses now offer bikes with extra wide tires that perform well on the firm, packed sand, you can even ride along the beaches during low tide. You might be fortunate enough to see dolphins playing in the surf not too far from you in some locations, especially along the Intracoastal Waterways coastlines. At the Pinckney Island National Wildlife Refuge, wildlife enthusiasts can get up close and personal with both uncommon and common marine and birds. On the southern tip of the island, be sure to stop by the Sea Pines Resort region as well. Harbor Town, famed for its marina and renowned lighthouse, is of particular significance in this area. Pay a small fee, it's well worth it for the breathtaking views of Daffisky Island from the ocean. 5. Fort Sumter in Charleston Harbor. The American Civil War started on April 12, 1861, when Confederate forces attacked Fort Sumter, a government fort protecting Charleston Harbor. These events are brought vividly to life by the superb National Park Rangers' interpretations, which lay the groundwork for a deeper comprehension of Civil War history. You can take a boat to the island and the fort's well-preserved ruins from Patriots Point or the Visitor Education Center at Liberty Square. Alternatively, a 90-minute excursion on a tourist boat that travels along the Cooper River to Fort Sumter National Monument can provide you with superb views of the fort. The entire trip is narrated to provide background information on Charleston's historical periods, including the Civil War and other periods. Additionally, it offers excellent views of adjacent forts, the S. Yorktown, the Ravenel Bridge, the Civil War prison at Pinckney Castle, and other forts. 6. USS Yorktown and Patriots Point, Mount Pleasant. You may take a tour of the storied Essex-class aircraft carrier USS Yorktown at Patriots Point, which is on the opposite side of the harbor from Charleston's historic district. It was the 11th aircraft carrier in the United States Navy, and it was built in 1943. It served in World War II, earning 11 battle stars, and later added 5 more for duty in Vietnam. The Fighting Lady, a 1944 documentary movie, also featured the USS Yorktown. More recently, in 1968, the Apollo 8 astronauts' recovery by the USS Yorktown attracted attention on a global scale. The ship joined submarines and other navigable displays when it was retired to Patriots Point Naval and Maritime Museum in 1975. 7. Kingary National Park, Hopkins. Kingary National Park, which spans more than 26,000 acres and is just a 30-minute drive from Columbia, is a well-liked location for South Carolina outdoor enthusiasts. This breathtaking region, which contains the largest concentration of tall bottomland old-growth forest in the United States, is also one of the top wilderness regions in the nation. More than half of the park is regarded as an undisturbed environment that is home to a variety of wildlife. It is noteworthy for being a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve as well. It should come as no surprise that the park is home to a variety of ecologically significant plants and fauna. Wildlife watchers can expect to witness a wide variety of animals, including bobcats, deer, armadillos, and several amphibians. There is also a ton of other entertainment available here. Extensive hiking paths, kayaking, canoeing, and guided interpretive experiences are just a few examples of outdoor activities. 8. Watch wildlife at Huntington Beach State Park, Murrells Inlet. Huntington Beach is regarded as the top birding spot in South Carolina due to the more than 300 different species of birds that can be found there. But travelers who enjoy wildlife are drawn to more than just birds. At the park's freshwater lake, visitors can frequently see alligators, and a variety of park programming gives visitors the chance to see loggerhead turtles and other endangered creatures while also learning about some of the uncommon local vegetation. The annual Adelaide Arts and Crafts Festival, which is judged, takes place in the Huntington's former winter home in September. The nearby Brook Green Gardens were also created by the sculptor and philanthropist. 9. South Carolina State Museum, Columbia. The largest such facility in the state is the South Carolina State Museum. This well-liked attraction has 4 levels of displays showcasing the natural history, art, culture, science, and technology of South Carolina. The hands-on nature of many of the educational exhibits makes the museum particularly appealing to young visitors. The museum also has a planetarium, a 4D interactive science theater, and a rotating selection of special exhibits. 10. Brook Green Gardens, Murrells Inlet. Brook Green Gardens, located south of Myrtle Beach on more than 9,000 acres of old rice plantations, incorporates a sculpture garden, the Lowcountry Zoo, and a wildlife preserve with a variety of ecosystems. A vast array of themed gardens, including the Kitchen Garden, palmetto garden, and a children's garden include the sculpture. A terrace garden with perennials, roses, and flowering plants is also present. The 250-year-old live oak was planted during the early 1700s plantation era. More than 2,000 pieces by 430 artists are on exhibit in 3 galleries and across the grounds, making up the biggest and most complete collection of American figurative sculptures in the nation. The first public sculpture garden in America, the gardens were established by Archer Huntington and his wife, the renowned sculptor Anna Hyatt Huntington, in 1932. During the Night of 1,000 Candles in December, they are turned into a mystical realm of colorful lights. 11. Riverbank Zoo and Garden, Columbia. The Riverbank Zoo and Garden is home to more than 2,000 other animals, representing more than 350 species. As if kangaroo and koala joeys weren't enough, you may view giraffes, ostriches, zebras, African lions, and baboons in their own distinct natural habitats at the 2-acre African Plains exhibit, which replicates an African savanna. The Ndoki Forest region is a haven for meerkats, elephants, and gorillas. Asia is represented by, among other things, Siberian tigers and Komodo dragons, whereas North America is represented by grizzly bears and California sea lions. There are zip lines in a botanical garden at the zoo. 13. Caesar's Head State Park. There are numerous photo opportunities at Cleveland's Caesar's Head State Park, which includes the Blue Ridge Escarpment's heights. The overlook, with its stunning perspective of Table Rock, offers the most impressive vantage point. The Jones Gap Trail leads to a number of swimming holes, while the Raven Cliff Falls Trail leads to South Carolina's largest waterfall. On their approach to South America, hawks are drawn to the escarpment, and Caesar's Head Hawk Site is a count location along the Atlantic Flyway. In the park, there are rivers for fishing, and various geocaches that may be found using a GPS are concealed for treasure hunters. If you enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment below, saying that you have subscribed, and we will try our best to reply to your comment. Thanks for watching.